Hi friends, I got an email from a reader who wanted to do an xTool studio update for an older video I had done prior. So I'm going to just hit T on my keyboard, choose a font, and type the word mom. Then I'm going to set it to engrave to make it a little easier for you to see, and right click. You don't have to do this for only engraving. I'm going to size it now, and now we're going to split this text. Now the first thing we're going to do is right click and do convert to path. If you are using a script font or a connected font, I'll show you how to do that one in just a second. So you can see it now in the objects menu, it says compound vector. It no longer says mom, and the text menu is not up at the top. So now I'm going to create a very thin rectangle. I'm just going to set it to engrave and change the color to yellow so you can see it a little easier. But you can see it's not a very big item at all. What we want to do is we want to make sure the rectangle is on top of our compound vector. Select both of them. You can see both are grayed out in the objects menu. And then we want to come up to combine menu and hit subtract. What it will do is we'll cut out that rectangle. But we can't move this. It's all one piece. So now we need to release this vector. There is an edit, but also a release. That's what we want. And from one thing, it becomes 6 different objects. So what we want to do is just highlight the bottom 3 and then move those, create space inside of that. And that is going to be where you can put an outline, you can put, your text, you can put a name, whatever you would like. So now that we have that, I'm going to hit T on my keyboard, choose a different font, and this one is script. So you can see we could weld this together to remove all those overlaps. Let me show you on engrave, but we're not going to do that yet because I'm actually first going to grab some leaders and swashes. This is the I Heart You font. It's on Creative Fabrica, and it's good if you want to create these little things. They're all done for you. You go into your font manager on Windows or on Microsoft devices, and you just grab the U code and paste it right over your other text. Now, because we are using a handwriting font or script font or connected font, we hit weld, then we can start manipulating it. So you can see that looks a little silly, but even if we enlarge it, it's going to look a little silly when we enlarge it. So here you go. Let's say that's what we like. Putting it into place, we have overlap. So we don't want to keep that overlapped. It makes it hard to read. So we are going to come up to the offset menu. Again, we're still in live text. We can choose external and outer shapes only. I'm going to set this one to 2.5, but you choose what you would like. Be sure to hit confirm to lock that in. Now in the objects panel, we have our live text, which is this one here, but we also have our offset outline. So I'm just going to lock and hide that live text for a second. Now I'm going to take that compound vector. So the original mom is now 6 pieces. We need to make it 1 piece again. So I'm going to highlight all of that, make it appear, create a compound vector. So we have 2 pieces that we have now, right? Then I'm going to take the compound vector of the text, make sure it's on top of our mom. And once you do that, you just select both. Again, you can use the canvas or you can come over to the menu. And then you're just going to come up to the the unite menu, combine menu, and hit subtract. Now you have cut out. So this is often called the knockout design. So now you can easily see those other letters. Now you do still have to convert that you are loved to path, which I'll show you in a second. But first, I'm going to go and clean up some unnecessary editing. So you can see all these bumps along the top of the M. That's not needed. It's actually distracting. So what we want to do is make that as clean as we can. So I'm going to do that again for the O. You have to do these 2 in parts because they are disconnected. So you just click on the item, select the edit menu, and just delete these little dots. And then the last little one over here under the O on the U, and you're done. So now you can take the white you are loved, right click and select convert to path, making sure you've already welded the letters. Once you do that, you can even combine this one further. Like if you're engraving, you want to speed things up, you take the compound vector for the text and the compound vector for the mom, and you can make that a compound vector as well. There you go. I hope that answered your question. Let me know if you have anything else. Thanks for watching.